What's going on, lads and lasses, and welcome back to 100% Mags. Oh my god, it's finally happened. After 14 years of Mike Ashley's complete and utter dictatorship over Newcastle United has finally happened. Mike Ashley is fucked off. Mike Ashley has left the building, and Newcastle United are now the richest team in the world. We are owned by PIF, Amanda Staveley and the Reuben brothers. The new Newcastle United can be born. The black and white stripes are going to be back on the Premier League title, or for the first time on the Premier League title, as we've never won the Premier League title in the past. The last time we ever won a league title was 1927, when this canny bottle of brewing was made back in Newcastle in the northeast. And it is absolutely fucking fantastic to see as a Newcastle United born and bred Geordie here in the northeast that we finally have our club back, finally can compete, finally can say that there is a chance to be on an equal keel with the rest of the other 19 teams in the Premier League. It is just absolutely amazing that we are finally able to talk about this beautiful takeover that has been going on for 18 months. And it's been going on for longer than that as well. Because if you go back to when Amanda Staveley first cast our eyes on the club, that was 4 years ago when she came to watch Newcastle play Liverpool in 2017. It has been going on for a very long time. And we have finally come at the end of this massive saga. And we've finally gotten with Takeover that we have dreamed of. We've finally gotten rid of Mike Ashley for one, which is the absolute least thing, that wanted to be done with the Takeover. We needed rid of Mike Ashley to go forward as a club, to exist as a club in the future. We needed rid of Mike Ashley, and now we have that. Now we have rid of Mike Ashley from Newcastle United. We no longer have Mike Ashley around our necks like a dead weight holding this club down. We finally have a chance to compete on an equal keel with the likes of Manchester City, Chelsea, Man U, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham. The whole complete and utter six cartel is finally going to see what Newcastle United can do when we don't have a dead weight in Mike Ashley holding down this club. And we've already seen some changes in the background of the club as well, with the likes of Lee Charnley, Pennyfold being kicked out the door. We might be able to see Steve Bruce getting kicked out the door as well soon. Who knows? At this moment in time, Amanda Staveley, PCP, Capital Partners, Rubens and Piff, they're all at this moment in time at Jesmond, and they are looking over the plans for the future of Newcastle United. And I have got to say, it is absolutely glorious to say that we are finally out of Mike Ashley's big fat shadow, and we can finally move on. But, saying that, I will give a slight pinch of respect to Mike Ashley in the fact that he did hold on to this deal. He did realise that this was the deal that was going to take Newcastle United forward and can take Newcastle United forward. And, he does deserve a little pinch of respect for that. But other than that, I will never forget what Mike Ashley did to this club over the 14 years. And I am so glad to say that we finally don't have to see that fat, ugly waste of space sitting in the director's box at Newcastle United at St James's Park on a weekend when we're playing games. That is just an absolute dream for us Newcastle United fans, that we can now look forward to a bright black and white future for this club, and absolutely, hopefully in the next few years or so, be able to pick up that Premier League title and have the black and white ribbons on it. It is going to be fucking amazing. And yes, there will be a lot of people out there, like they have already, calling with Oil Castle United. There'll be people out there with human rights problems, about this whole takeover. I fully get where you're coming from, but this has got to be about football. It's got to entirely be about football. We can't be putting political debates into the game that is football, into this beautiful sport. It can't be ruined by politics, and it's got to be entirely by football. In my channel here, 100% Mags is always going to be about football and never going to talk about politics in this sport, and it should never be considered to be talked about in this sport neither. And as a Newcastle United fan, I am just absolutely over the moon to say that we finally no longer have to have Mike Ashley as our owners. And, you know, well done as well to a few people out there like Keith Patterson of NCSL 1892. Well done, mate. You know, you stood up for the club when, you know, a lot of other people wouldn't. You did something that a lot of other people wouldn't as well. You put your money where your mouth is, and you went straight for the Premier League's throat with the CAC case, and that is why we're at this point now. And well done to everybody else, you know, who went down to London and did the protests. All the people that have done the protests over the past 14 years as well. Well done. It was all work towards this moment of finally getting rid of that dictator, Mike Ashley, from this club, and finally being able to push forward and see the potential in the future of this club that we've been able to see for a long time, and it's been held down by an absolute waste of a space of an owner, you know. And we want to see the glory days come back. We want to see the days of Keegan and the Entertainers. We want to see the days of the 50s, you know, with Joe Harvey winning the cups for Newcastle. We want to see, even before then, you know, back to the good old days of the 1920s and before that, you know, when we were winning titles. Like I say, the last time we ever won a league title was 1927, and that is a very, very long time ago. The last time we ever won any title of a big title was 1969, and that is a very long time ago. It's finally time for Newcastle to have our moment in the spotlight, and by God, it is going to be fucking amazing. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and also a absolutely smashing thank you as well to everybody who has subscribed to the channel over the last few days. We hit that 600 subscriber milestone. Let's see if we can push on further in this bright black and white future. And until next time, however the lads. We're back, baby.